Mine's worse.
What? Isn't that a song? But mine's worse.
No. I don't think so.
I feel like
we were just arguing about who was going to hit record, and we were talking about how I have an astigmatism, so I can't see if it looks good. And she said mine's worse, or you said I had it first.
I said I have one
and
too.
I said mine's worse. I don't think mine's worse though. I think mine's very minuscule.
He was like, you barely have one.
Me too.
But like you can get glasses. But like, what did he say was you not being able to see out of your eye?
What do you mean?
Like you have like a blind spot.
I have a blind spot. It's just kind of blurry. But they said it was normal. Like that happens. Okay. Yeah. I was worried I had a random rare brain tumor that like was affecting one eye.
That's why we got to do Purinova or whatever it's called.
The whole goddamn body.
I reached out to Rebecca.
You did?
Yep.
Did she?
Well, because literally the next day I saw Brittany Xavier was doing it.
I don't know. Hold on.
And yeah, you do.
I do?
Maybe we're on different sides of TikTok. She's like a fashion TikToker, but she's also like does stuff with her whole family.
Probably not. But also, I just like don't know names.
I feel like
if I saw her, maybe I would.
I feel like you would know who she is. If you saw her.
Okay, I'll pretend. Oh yeah, I know her.
And I literally saw it like right after, and I sent it to Rebecca, and I was like, "Do you know if they're working with influencers? That's our agent." And she was like, "Ooh, I don't know, but
this
let me
is
reach out."
Scary. What if we find something out?
I mean, I don't want to, but like that's why you do it.
I know, but that's why I've avoided the doctor for so long. I'm just so scared.
Yeah, I know. I really need to go to the doctor to figure out my stomach.
The poppies aren't solving everything.
It's just not enough for me. But also like TikTok's so scary. Like also I think like doctors now are saying that they want to like move the age of colonoscopies because it's like becoming a leading cancer in like young adults.
People in like their 20s.
Yeah.
Should start getting them apparently. Which like, of course I'm gonna do any kind of screening I can, but like I can't think of a more invasive screening than a colonoscopy. Well, you'll be asleep.
It's fine.
No, I know, but just the thought it goes literally up a camera's going up your ass, and you also like dramatic. Can't eat the whole day before. Ugh, Ms. Biz.
You can have like popsicles and stuff.
Oh, liquid stuff.
Mm-hmm. But not like certain colors. Like I don't think you can eat red.
No red popsicles.
Yeah,
only the
because
greens.
it'll look like blood.
Is this true?
Yeah.
They can't determine the difference?
Well, I just think that it would like maybe skew the results. But so there's like different colors you can't eat, but it's not like, I think it's only liquids you can have.
Okay.
And then you have to drink that big jug.
Yeah, that's scary.
Let me pull up Brittany Xavier.
I just can't think of a more invasive test.
I would probably say, no, I'm not gonna talk about it.
Okay.
It's not mine to talk about, so I'm not gonna.
Oh, okay.
This woman.
Is she a mom?
Yeah, I said that.
Can I see another photo?
Yep.
Yeah, I said that. Well, maybe I did hear you. Well,
maybe that you should fucking listen to what I have to say.
No. Is her daughter a little bit older?
She has two daughters. One is Jaden,
but one is a little bit older.
She's like a teen.
Okay, I think I've seen her like once because I remember being like, she's a mom. Like she looked like us, but I guess we could be
I think
moms.
she's like
but like way better than us.
Mom. I think she's like
she's
34
gorgeous.
or like 35.
I think I've seen her.
Yeah,
but like not. I don't know. If I just saw her picture, I wouldn't be like, oh, that's the girl I saw on TikTok.
This is like who I follow on TikTok.
Okay, yeah, different talks.
She's a real fashion girly.
What was the reason behind this? I forget.
She did the Prenuvo scan. I literally don't even remember what it's called.
If you don't know, we were talking about it in the last podcast. Erin found this scanner, like
an MRI
that does your whole
radiation.
body. Yeah, so it can look at everything.
And it tests for 350 different possible diseases. It can detect stage 1 cancer. Like it's all this like
How
crazy
long is
stuff.
it again?
55 minutes.
Okay, that's not...
Yeah, and you can sit there and they let you pick a Netflix show.
Oh, easy.
Yeah.
I think I said this last time.
I will say that
it was like 3
when
hours.
I was younger, I had to get my tonsils out and they had to do an MRI.
Ugh.
And I was in 2nd grade. And the first time that my MRI was scheduled, I got there and refused to get into the MRI machine because I was so terrified.
Well, yeah. Especially
it was
as a kid.
really scary. So then I had to reschedule it. So.
And you did it.
Mm-hmm.
I've never done one, but every time I hear about it, it's like it's loud and you can't move.
I don't really remember it well, but I think that's the only MRI I've had. I've done like tons of x-rays, CT scan. CT scan?
Yeah, probably.
CAT scan.
CAT scan? I don't know if there's a difference.
CT scan?
No idea.
I think that's what I got.
Okay.
I don't know. that's like my whole thing is like I haven't had a colonoscopy. I have a lot of stomach problems. So TikTok's been scaring me.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, I had a hemorrhoid. And then it's like, oh, they misdiagnosed me and it was actually stage 4 colon cancer. And I'm like, what?
Yeah. And before TikTok, it was Mystery. Did you ever watch Mystery Diagnosis?
No.
Oh, I grew up watching Mystery Diagnosis. I think it literally caused whatever health anxiety I may have.
Yeah.
Because literally it's like House, but it's a reenactment and a storytelling show.
Oh,
so it's basically someone who at the beginning is like,
wait, I feel like I did watch that.
I think it was on like Discovery or A&E or something like that. Okay,
and I remember one so vividly. It was like this guy and his girlfriend were having sex, and then all of the sudden, or maybe this was House.
Or that could be Sex Sent Me to the ER. There's that one too.
Oh God.
But this one is like, oh, I got a rash on my arm, and I thought it was just allergies, so I put some ointment on it, and then the next day, like, my leg started feeling weird and my arm started swelling. So I went to the hospital and they couldn't figure it out. And then I suddenly went into shock and they had to start. It's like, it gets intense really fast and they don't know what it is until obviously like the end of the episode. But it's real stories. That's what happened
with like Bruce Willis.
Oh, I mean,
not exactly the same thing, but like, it's like, okay, they know he has this, but like now we have to get to like the root cause of like why this is happening. And like, look at how long it took to diagnose that.
I know.
But so, yeah, I'm spiraling a little because of whatever. It's so funny, too, because all of the comments are like, why is this on my For You page? And I'm like, yeah, no, literally same. It's like in my internal thoughts. But I've had like I think it's a CT scan.
Okay.
But I feel like that's for your head.
That's an MRI, I'm pretty sure. Unless they're different scans for heads.
Okay, whatever. But I got one with dye. So like if I had a tumor or something, like they would have seen that.
Okay.
But I don't know.
That's just really
allegedly. I mean, my fucking friend had cancer and it literally showed up on like a scan that she got done, but like people didn't realize for years later.
Ugh.
They fuck up all the time.
Yeah.
That's what's really scary. And they're so busy.
Maybe we could just buy one of those machines and then we would always have one.
It's probably
like
so
$30 million
expensive. Yeah.
Of course.
It's $2,500 just to do the thing.
And then I mean, not that we would actually ever get
know
one,
how to read it.
No, yeah. Like we have to figure out how to read it all.
Yeah.
And like, imagine us trying to figure it out. Like we unbox it. We're like, beep. Okay, so get in, I think.
The annoying thing about it though, is that, I don't know if I said this on the last one, but I was looking specifically, I went on the site to see what they look for. Cause I'm like, oh, could they see inside my colon? Because obviously a colonoscopy is like you said, very invasive, but like they literally have to put like something up there to see inside. And it still was like, it might not be able to on this.
God.
I know. So like, I literally just want to email my doctor and be like, can I get a colonoscopy, lol?
Or can I get that full body scan, lol?
Well, no, because then I'd have to pay for that.
Not covered by insurance?
No.
Why?
Because I don't think that it's not like, I feel like it would be like going to the chiropractor.
But like, I just feel like it should be.
No, that's the whole reason. They're like trying to make it. I think that's why they're working with so many influencers so they can like get the word out so that like, we write a letter to the government on the medical industry.
Yeah. Protest.
Yeah.
Write a letter to the president.
I want that to be what my taxes are paying for. So people all across America can get a fucking body scan and like not have to worry about these undetectable diseases.
Iconic. Imagine you just got one every year.
Every 2 years is when you would get them.
Okay, every 2 years.
That's their goal, is like they want it to be implemented in like your primary care every 2 years.
That sounds very futuristic, but I'm here for it.
I know. I know that the government won't do it because they just want everyone to die.
Yeah. Yeah, we're anti-big pharma.
We need another plan. I mean, another pandemic.
Yeah.
What does that? I don't know. Well, speaking of pandemics.
Uh-oh. I don't like where this is going.
I got my 23andMe results back.
Oh, yes. Okay, you sent me like a couple things, but I figured you were going to go.
Did I?
I think so. Oh, maybe it's on your story. You told me that you are not Jewish.
I'm not
TJ
Jewish.
Is not Jewish.
TJ is not Jewish.
Which, shouldn't he be at least a little?
He's not Jewish, but he is Chinese.
Which is so bizarre.
He's 6% Chinese.
That's a lot.
And
so is his dad?
No, his dad was Filipino and Japanese.
And then his mom?
But it's weird. So on 23andMe, it shows you like your paternal and maternal and where those specific things originated. And the Chinese shows up on his mom's maternal map of the world.
Has his mom done 23andMe?
No. So now we're like, you have to do it.
Whoa.
But it's weird because his cousins who are on his mom's side of the family had no Chinese. So now I'm like, we're unveiling a family secret.
Wait, what? Who's Chinese here?
Yeah, we're unveiling a family secret. And it's funny because his mom is like French Canadian. That's what she's been told her whole life. And he's more Chinese than he was French. But of course, like, I'll get to that too when I talk about me, but it's obviously like people in Europe like immigrated to Canada.
Yeah. We should compare ours. I wonder if we have anything similar.
We absolutely do not.
Well, I think you had British, right? I had British too.
Well, it's British and Irish is one.
I think that's what mine was.
That's the only thing I have.
Oh, that is you're like so Irish.
I'm 99.2%.
That is insane. That's why she drank so much in college.
It was so anticlimactic because TJ got his results the day before I did.
Oh,
and they were
just like crazy.
He is like a full melting pot. He's Portuguese, he's Chinese, he's French, he's British, he's Irish, he's Italian. Like he's literally fucking everything. And I was like, this is so cool. And then you can look at all these maps and it like shows you where everyone came from. And then the next day, TJ woke up in the morning. He was like, did you get your 23andMe results? And I was like, I literally opened my eyes 0.5 seconds ago. And he's like, I know, but maybe you got it. So then I open it. I got my results. And then we were laying in bed and we were like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And it took forever for the page to load. And then it did. And I don't even need to scroll. It literally was just like 100% like
wow.
northern.
I know. I wanted something crazy in mind. I just wanted a sliver of something insane that I could be like, this is cool to bring up in conversation. But no.
Well, it's TJ on his, he got that he's like part Native American. Mine did not show up.
Oh.
So I'm just a white bitch.
Yeah, me too. Well, I am 61% British and Irish.
Yeah, but that's 40% that you're not. I'm 99.
I'm just saying that's similar for both of us. We have like a big chunk. Like I have a big chunk. Yours is way bigger. I know.
Yeah.
But
no, but that's literally all that I have.
That is crazy. Wait, can I like see or just read it or something?
Yeah.
Do you have, that's all you have?
I'm Northwestern European. That's all that I am.
Wow.
And
that's what,
0.8% Scandinavian. But that's still Northwest. I'm literally
you're 100%
Northwestern European.
That's wild. Okay, mine's 69%.
Yeah.
Northwestern European. And I'm 1% Western Asian, North African.
Does it say like where?
Egypt.
Oh.
I'm Arab. Well, I'm not, but like this sounds like an influencer getting canceled. Like, well, I am.
I'm Arab.
I am 1%.
Yeah.
Arab, Egyptian, and Levantine.
Oh, 1%.
1%.
Have your parents done this?
Yeah.
Can you on your thing? Does it say who?
Yeah, you can click them and it compares. It's really cool. So like anyone, if your cousins show up.
What's your mom for British and Irish?
Let me see. Yeah, I can show you. It's like,
because your dad's the Italian one, right?
Yeah. So here's my mom. Hold on, it's loading. And yeah, so there's me and there's my mom. My mom is 98% European.
Not as much as me.
Here, I'll see her full report. Yeah, not as much as me. So, okay, it's
funny. I felt like when Claudia was like, I'm 99% Ashkenazi Jew. And I was like, I'm 99% Irish.
Literal Irish. Okay, my mom is 98% European. Northwestern European.
Northwestern.
British. 91% British and Irish.
Yeah.
So you're more closer. My mom's closer to you.
Yeah, your mom is a pale bitch.
Yeah, a pale hoe.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I figured she was high up there. That's why I asked.
Yeah. But yeah. What else?
That's my whole
Oh, that's
chart.
right. That's insane.
Can I see yours?
Yeah.
No, I literally was I don't even need to scroll. Like, this is so embarrassing. But I did think that like all of these little things were so cool. Like if you go to the wellness stuff.
Oh yeah, there's so many different things on. I actually bought the extra the other day to see if you had pre-existing like
did
DNA
you have anything?
for like Parkinson's or anything. Like nothing.
Me neither.
But
I had
one of them
few
showed up was
things.
like an eye.
Me too.
Like, yeah, I mean, I feel like it's so common probably, but I was like, what does this mean?
Where does it say all that stuff? You're Scandinavian also.
How much?
2% more.
Oh my
than
God, I'm literally so Scandinavian.
0.8.
So Scandinavian.
Okay, yeah. There's your Italian. Okay, yeah. See, you're so much.
I have a lot of different things. How much Italian am I? I thought it was like
26%.
Okay.
So that makes up.
Why am I not tan? Why do I not get a tan?
Well, it'll tell you on your thing.
I know, it did. I think it was like less likely to tan.
Really?
And it was also like more likely to have freckles.
Mine said mine was like 75% less likely to have freckles.
100% Irish?
Yes. It also said 6% likely to have red hair.
Interesting.
So
maybe it's all wrong. Maybe all of ours got mixed up in the mail.
It's weird because I feel like they base a lot of it off of people also who like write in. Did you do like the survey after where you can submit like stuff about yourself?
I think I did. It was so long ago.
Oh my God, there's like I had answered 800 questions so far, and like there's so many.
I don't know if I did that actually.
Yeah, so I feel like they then
like readjust.
Yeah, and I'm interested to see if there's so many COVID questions. So I'm like, I wonder if 23andMe will keep like updating with new stuff based on our genetics.
Probably.
It's super
really
interesting,
cool
and I want to buy everyone I know one.
I know. Are you just so interested now about everybody?
Yeah, I want to like get them for my parents because I'm like I want to know like where you guys are from.
Yeah, you should.
Even though it's clearly
100%
Ireland.
So are they both? Does that mean they're both?
Okay, so my mom was Irish and French Canadian. So I've always been told that I'm Irish and French Canadian, and that is it.
Okay.
And I'm not French at all.
Yeah.
But I think it's probably because people in my mom's family like immigrated to Canada. I have no fucking idea how it works.
You should have your parents do it.
But it'd just be interesting to see because even like what did I look up at my mom's thing? Oh, did it say like TJ? He just is the coolest things. So they traced it back. He is related to Alexander Hamilton.
What?
Did you look at yours? Let me show you.
I feel like I tried.
And on the other side, Marie Antoinette.
Huh?
And mine was just, you're a Viking.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I'm scared. What if it's someone bad? It's like a dictator.
Where's the, okay, paternal hallow group.
I feel like I've already looked at this.
Oh, paternal inheritance. Here we go.
Oh God, oh God, oh God.
Wait, I feel like yours did what mine did too from my dad. It doesn't show you anything. Scientific details? That's really weird. Oh, not now. Let me see what it says for maternal. Because mine only show. Yeah. Ours is so weird. It doesn't show it for my paternal, but it shows it this part where it'll say like, if you're related to any. You're a Viking!
Wait, what does that mean?
I don't know. That were cool.
I'm like, isn't a Viking like...
It says it may have come with the Viking invaders who began menacing the coastal settlements of Britain and Ireland.
Oh, sorry, everyone.
Mine said that I would have a greater likelihood of being afraid of public speaking.
And that's true?
And motion sickness.
Oh, yep.
Both
that's so
true.
crazy it knows that.
But there were a lot that were like wrong that said those things. Like it said I wouldn't like cilantro. Like I'd be one of those people. But I
Mine
do
said
like
that too.
cilantro.
Mine said that too. And I was like, no, it doesn't taste like soap. It tastes like a plant.
Cilantro tastes good.
Yeah.
Especially in a taco.
I love soap. No, I don't think it tastes like
It's
soap.
because my parents put soap in my mouth when I was younger, so I'm just used to it.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Like a bar?
No, like I think
The pump? That's like
I'm
somehow
pretty sure.
worse.
Not a lot.
But still. If I have like a little on my hand and it gets in my mouth, I'm like, huh?
Yeah,
I never got soap in my mouth.
I'm pretty sure I did.
I was busy going to Limited too.
Yeah.
I was busy being rich.
Carly, her mom just handed her black card and was like,
go buy the good soap at Erewhon.
yeah. Here, take a flight to LA. Get the Erewhon soap and come on home. I chartered you the PJ for the day.
Shut up.
Okay. Well, that was an exciting update for me this week. I literally didn't write that down. I forgot about it.
Wow. Well, I'm glad you remembered. Because I'm glad we could like compare. What?
Yeah. The pandemic made me think of it because the Irish famine.
Oh, right.
My ancestors.
Oh, right. You're like, speaking of pandemic, and I never like understood where that went.
Yeah, just the Irish famine. My people.
Our Viking history. Wow, we should get tattoos that say Vikings.
Yeah, but then the football logo.
We don't but the tattoo artist thinks it's for football team.
Oh, no. Isn't crazy? Oh, I'm so annoyed. TJ just like always gets good stuff.
Is being a Viking problematic?
Boring and white. I don't think so.
Like, are we land stealers?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't think the Vikings.
I mean, I guess as Americans we are inherently. So we've already got that badge.
Well, honestly, like we didn't do that.
Right. Well, we're good.
Yeah. No, I don't. I honestly don't.
That's so crazy.
That.
So do you want to go to Ireland now and like see where your ancestors are from? Like
I did that.
But like you knew exactly where?
Yeah, well, I knew where like my
you've
family
already been
was
to that.
from. Yeah,
oh,
Claire
okay.
Morris.
Okay, I knew like you went there and everything, but I didn't know if you knew
It's
like
also
exact.
Wait, does it have your locations in Ireland?
Probably. Should we compare?
Yeah.
Do people care about this? Probably. Well, maybe not. I don't know actually.
This is fun for us.
Yeah. Okay. Like country matches?
It would be county.
It says country matches. Ireland, county Dublin, plus
Ooh.
9 regions.
Yeah.
County Cork.
Okay, they're
What?
You're just southern.
Yeah, I don't know.
County Cork.
County Donegal, County Galway, Clare, Tipperary, Mayo.
This is your order. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Cork is my top.
Oh, mine's number 2.
Yeah.
What else?
And then Galway.
Is what, 3?
No, 2.
Oh, mine's 4. Maybe our ancestors knew each other.
I know. It's weird because this is like most of Ireland. So I wonder if that just like orders it together. It's such a small little country.
Yeah, it's small. It's nice there. You guys, if you've ever gone, you'd know.
Yeah. It's funny when I was there,
homeland.
I was like, my parents are just not the people that are like, you know, it's weird because I'm so sentimental.
Yeah.
And like keep ticket stubs. Like I feel like it's probably because they didn't do that. But when I went to Ireland, I like knew where my family was from. And I'm like asking these questions like to my dad. And he's like, I have no idea. I'm like, where?
I would like, it's so nice to know.
I know.
But I guess it's so much easier for us to know because we have all of this. And of course they do too. But this, I don't know, I feel like we're just so accessible to it all. And
yeah,
when you're older, it's like you're blessed.
A picture of like his grandmother or whoever it was, like a black and white photo. And he's like, this is where the house is. And it's like, oh, okay.
I know exactly where
I'll
that
go
is.
find that.
Like street, nothing.
Yeah.
Just a photo.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he thought you could like reverse Google image search or something. I don't know. That is funny. Nolan has a friend who, he's one of those people. Okay, so he did his 23andMe and he got back like, I don't know what percent. It was small. It was like small, but not so small. It was probably like 6 to 15% like British or something.
Okay.
And he's one of those people who like went to London. What?
The UK.
Yeah, I think he like landed in London and his story was like back in the homeland. It's like
TJ going to China.
Yeah. Like what? Well, now you guys have to go to China since he's like so Chinese.
I don't want to go to China. I just, wait, speaking of, did you see that the Washington Post posted that like it was basically confirmed that COVID was an accidental leak in a lab?
Oh no.
I saw that today.
Spooky. I feel like that more people like just knew that.
I always thought it was the bat.
Marburg.
No, I just didn't know, but I was like, oh, interesting.
Yeah.
And also like, what fucking idiots.
Yeah, like what does that mean? Like what?
It just spilled the little
like
beaker
it leaked,
fell over.
Yeah, like a gas or
No
like
idea.
someone drank. Like,
I didn't read it. I just saw the headline and was like, oh shit.
Spooky. What else could they do? That's scary.
I don't know. Oh my God.
Any lab,
I had to like
anywhere.
jot down things. I actually wrote this down last night because I couldn't forget. Guess who was on my flight last night?
Oh my God. Another fucking Joe Rogan. Jay Shetty.
Yeah, we sat next to both of them.
Wait.
I sat in between Jay Shetty and Joe Rogan.
Okay. Reality person?
No.
Actor?
Yes.
Oh, I'm never gonna get this.
Actress. I guess just in case. We're still doing the gender of male and female actors and actresses.
So it's an actor. It's a girl.
Yes.
And I know her.
Yes. I don't know if you know.
Not personally.
I feel like if I said her name,
That's
know
the
who
thing.
she was.
I don't know names. Like if I saw someone, I'd be like, oh, she's
I'll
from...
give you a little clue. White Lotus.
Aubrey Plaza?
No.
Oh, yeah.
No,
she was at the SAG
Awards.
White Lotus.
White Lotus season 1.
Oh God, I don't even remember season 1 now. I don't know anyone from season 1.
Connie Britton.
I'd have to see her. I don't know the name.
She was the mom with red hair.
Oh, gorgeous lady.
She was beautiful.
She was on your flight from Salt Lake?
Yes.
Oh.
No, I know. And I was like,
I feel like celebs are hardly, they're just usually NY to LA, LA to NY.
oh, Park City, baby.
Oh.
People are going into Salt Lake all the time. The stars. Although it's like after Sundance, I'm pretty sure. But maybe she was just there for like a long time and enjoying her time. Like Lizzie Banks was on my flight to Salt Lake one time. The stars Elizabeth Banks.
Like I know who that is, but I don't really know.
Well, it was really wild and amazing for me. I am a big Friday Night Lights stan, and to have Mrs. Coach on my flight was just
she was in.
So she wasn't even sitting in first class.
Wow.
And I was.
Always so humble. You were.
We got upgraded.
Oh, nice.
No, but I was like, because she was with like, I don't know if she's married, but she was with a man and 3 children. And they were just in regular class, even though it's like one of those tiny planes.
Yeah. Short flight too.
Elizabeth Banks was also sitting there.
Who is that? Like I know who that is, but I don't. You know what I mean?
She's in Pitch Perfect, Hunger Games. She's like the whoa, 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 whoa in Hunger Games.
Oh, she's the like
Whatever lady.
at the podium.
Face paint.
Oh yeah. See, that's my problem. Is like I know who people are, but I don't know their goddamn names.
Yeah.
So sorry, everyone.
I just know you love my celeb plane
sighting.
sighting.
Well, it happens every time. So
we were walking to the gate because they were like, "Can the passengers Petrarca please come to the gate?" And I was like, "Oh, maybe we're getting an upgrade." And we're walking over, and then I see the back of her head, and her hair was like snarly. She's wearing like literal like PJs, and I was like, "Oh, who's this woman?" And then I see her profile, and I was like, "Oh my!" I gasped.
The fact that I probably wouldn't recognize her. Yeah. I've probably been on so many flights with celebrities with no idea.
I know. You probably sat next to like
Aubrey Plaza,
the most famous person. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was fun for me.
Yeah. How anything else crazy happened on your skiing venture?
No, I skied for 7 days in a row though, and yesterday it took everything in me to go outside, and I was just like, I don't want
like
to
the
do
last
this.
day of skiing.
Yeah. 7 days in a row is too much.
That's a lot. Don't you normally do like every other day? Or something?
No, we'll ski for like a few days and like take a day off because normally there'll be like a shit day, but then TJ's agent came, so then it was like we were entertaining her for the weekend, and like I would have never gone out on Sunday if she wasn't there, but we didn't go for that long. Yeah, but I read 3 books. Oh, in 7 days.
Wait, which books besides Flicker in the Dark?
Daisy Jones.
How did you like the ending? Can't remember.
Oh my god, I'd read 2 books since I literally don't even remember what happens.
Do I remember what happens? I do, but now I'm like, I don't know if we should talk about it because people might. And the show's coming out.
Oh,
Friday. The show's literally coming out Friday.
I think I remember. It wasn't like a twist or anything.
No, but it was like sweet.
Oh, I mean, I liked the book.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't love the book.
It was hard for me to get into it. It took me a while to get into.
Yeah.
But then I was like, okay, like once I like get to know the characters, and I'm more inclined to be like, I want to see what they're up to.
It was just a lot of different people to keep track of.
I needed a map. I needed a flow chart. I was like, I wish there was something in this. Like I know in the Game of Thrones books, there's like a whole map.
Yes.
And like
by the end of the book, I still didn't know who like the band members were in relation to like each character. I was just like, oh, they're just a band character.
Same. I'm like, I know some of them are brothers.
Yeah.
I don't know anything else.
But I was saying to Carly, I'm a little nervous about the show.
Yeah.
Because I really thoroughly enjoyed the book, and then I've been waiting to watch the trailer because I didn't want to get anything spoiled for me. And then I went and watched the trailer, and one of the characters in the book, her name is Camilla, and she's married to the lead singer of the band. And in the book, she's just this like badass bitch who like fixed this man and was like, you're gonna be a good man, go out on tour, do whatever the fuck you need to do, and I'll be here, and I know you're gonna come home to me, and like that's rock and roll, baby.
Yeah.
And then like in the show, it looks like the plot is gonna be like a love triangle.
Yeah, and her, which is not in the book. Annoying.
Like,
really,
why do we have to make another female character like look like this weak bitch?
I know. Well, we'll have to see with the show. But I did say one of our friends got like an early because she works in the industry. and it does go off script, but she said it was really good. So
we'll see.
Maybe we'll be surprised.
I know. It's almost like I wish I didn't read the book.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, I like reading it and then watching it to see what's different.
It's time to be real.
Oh, God.
Okay, and then I read our book club
Are you
book,
taking my picture?
Flicker in the Dark.
I'm so scared.
Yeah. It's time to be real.
Okay. Do you want to talk about it or do you?
Sure.
I might have a hot take at book club.
You don't like it?
I liked it. No, I liked it. I thought it was a bit too confusing.
What?
Like, not confusing in a way where I couldn't follow, but I was like, there are way too many twists in this book. I was just like, get it together. Like, I was kind of confused too at the end with...
Oh, spoiler.
Okay, I won't say anything.
Well, no, I'm just saying spoiler. If you don't want to know what happens in the book, but if you don't care, then fast forward also.
I mean, it's like, it's a good book. Like, it's definitely like my genre of book.
Yeah.
But I wasn't like super satisfied with it for some reason.
Oh, I loved it.
Like the husband thing was confusing at the end because with her brother, they were like, he was like, I'm so sorry, you're not together anymore or something. But then she went to the sister's house and like never explained. Like,
I feel like it was kind of like she probably told him, oh, like I broke up with him.
No, I know, but it was just like, huh? I needed more there.
Okay. I think I liked all of the twists because for me, I always knew something was going on with literally every single one of the people who, like the husband. I immediately, before he became like the suspect, I was like, oh, he did it.
Yeah.
Like 20 pages in.
Yeah.
Then
I think he's like what you're supposed to think.
100%.
Yeah.
And that's why I was like, it started to become too obvious like halfway through. And I was like, it's not him. And then I was like, this reporter is sketch AF. But then I was like, it's interesting that they're making all of these people like the main focus of the book and excluding her brother, who's like
we don't really know much about.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I always thought back to the, like when she brought up the guy, the like teen in the backyard, randomly, I was like, that's going to be something and that's going to foreshadow.
Yeah.
But like, I liked that this book kept doing that because I'm always like so spot on.
Oh, like it messed you up a little bit?
Yes. So I liked all of the twists because like I'm really good at like most of the time figuring out like
to an annoying extent.
And so for this one, it like kept fucking with me.
I did not expect the brother at all.
Oh, I knew something was going to happen.
Never once. And when she visited her fiance's mom, when she saw the ring on her, the sister's ring, I was like, oh, he had to have done it.
Yes.
And I was like, oh wait, it's like confirmed now. And then I was like, okay, well I guess he did do it because how else?
Yeah. No, she's this twisty little bitch. I liked it.
I mean, that was her first book ever too. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And so I guess like the whole thriller community was like, welcome, like you're welcome in the group because she wrote a good book. I did like it. I thought it was good. I was just like,
how many stars did you give it?
I don't think my rating is like good because I always rate something like 4 or 5. But I think because in my head I'm like, okay, it's the genre I really like and I got through it quick, so it's got to be high up there. But I think I need to start rating it as like already in my genre and something I would already read. Because if I had to read like something random that I didn't care about, I'd probably give it like a 1, like a nonfiction.
The Silent Wife.
Yeah, well, no, but even that I was like 3 because I was like entertained.
Oh, I gave that a 1.
See, that's what I need to be doing is what I'm saying. It's like
if I gave this one a 4.
Like if I made you read the book about Ebola, you'd be like 1.
Well, I don't know. I haven't read it.
I guess, but like if you hated it,
yes.
But for me, for me, I'm like rating them based on like 1, a book I would never even read, and 5, a book I would read and really fucking liked.
Okay.
So I need to start doing it that way because all of them are like 4 or 5 stars because they're all books I would have read anyway.
Yeah.
That we've
mine
read.
are like how much I enjoyed it. And that's pretty much it.
Well, that's fair.
That's my criteria.
That's what it's for. Yeah.
Like if it kept me engaged, like I hate books that like The Silent Wife. I just wanted to keep putting it down.
Yeah.
But if a book like makes me want to keep picking it back up, like she'll get a high rating. But I think I've only rated The 7 Husbands 5-star. And actually, I think
it should.
I think Good Girls Guide. That one really kept me on my toes.
That one was good too.
And I think that's it. I have a lot of 4s and 3s, and then I think I have only rated The Silent Life of One.
My book.
I really hated that book. Circumstances, though.
I
Yeah,
know.
but like you've recommended a bunch of books to me that are good.
Yeah.
I also read a third book, which I think will be a massive hot take because you told me not to bother reading it.
What book?
It Starts With Us.
What?
I read the whole thing yesterday.
And what do you think? Well, to be fair, I didn't read it all.
You didn't?
No, remember I got like halfway through and I was like, I don't care about this.
No, she literally was like, don't even bother reading it. I have had this book.
I did not like it.
Since the book club that we did, It Ends With Us. And then I was like, oh, I'll order this. And then Carly was like, don't bother reading it. So it's just been sitting in Utah because I brought it there before you read it because I brought like a ton of books.
Okay, well.
And
you can't listen to me anymore, I guess.
Well, no. I thoroughly enjoyed it. But I think it's because I love a romantic like comedy. I love a happy ending, and I loved getting to see her life in a way where she was like really just like loved because she
What happens? Spoiler alert. Because I'm probably not gonna read
literally basically like just her love story with Atlas, and they wind up together, they wind up married, whatever, but there's like a lot of in between. It's like a lot of detail, I feel like, and a lot less like things happening, which I think that you really enjoy in books. But for me, it was just like the happiness of it all, because like in the book prior, she's like just abused by this man.
Yeah.
And I went onto Goodreads last night to mark it as read, and every time I finish a book, I will look to see what people say about it. People are fucking psychotic on there.
Yeah.
Like toxic.
Yeah. Well, it's like a big TikTok thing too. People were like, this book was, I mean, compared to the other one, they didn't like it as much.
No, the comments for it were terrible.
Yeah.
People were saying it was like a fan, she wrote it basically like for TikTok, booktok.
What?
Yeah.
The second one? Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess that makes sense if like the first one blew up because of TikTok. She's like, here you guys go. I'll write another one.
I don't know. I liked it. People are too fucking serious.
Well, some people take it very seriously.
I know. No, you should go and read the reviews on that. Even, oh my God, there was one for A Flicker in the Dark that made me laugh out loud. And I was like, this person.
Wait, we might have read the same one because I went through the reviews.
1 star?
Yes. And it was insane.
She literally,
it was
these people
insane.
write like pages.
Yeah.
I just couldn't imagine like being so sad in life, and it makes me feel so validated that it's like not just happening on like YouTube videos. Like people literally critique
like books.
These authors' books and are so fucking
well, some
mean.
people like they have read their whole lives and it's like their passion. It's like people on Rotten Tomatoes, you know, writing about movies. It's the same thing.
This review,
it's hilarious, and I'm so happy that you also read it.
I don't want to do like spoilers, but okay, she gave it 1 star, which is like A Flicker in the Dark was much better.
It's
than
not a 1
star.
star. I would say 3 at the least.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is, I almost always give even the shittiest books at least 2 stars because the author I'm bashing wrote words and got them published. Good job. However, given that the story has already been optioned by Emma Stone, I don't think the author will be weeping into her labradoodle's fur over my piddly little review. So fuck it. 1 star. And then like, I'm not going to read everything else because people just like.
It's so crazy though. If you go on Goodreads, it's like the first.
Third
it's right up there. It's actually like funny though.
Yeah, no, but I'm like, Jesus, like get a life.
Well, I was looking at reviews because I was like, I can't be the only one that's like,
oh yeah.
And there were some that like were completely what I was thinking. So I was like, okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. But that one, I was like, I wanted to send it to the group, but I was like, people aren't done with it, so I don't know.
True.
I don't know, but
I am happy that it's being turned into a series. I do think it will be
A Flicker in the Dark.
Deeply horrifying.
I did not know that.
Yeah, Emma Stone.
Okay, I was
is
gonna
producing
say
it.
that.
Her production company they bought it.
Wow, it's so nice that
I think it's like
all these books we're reading are like becoming something we can watch.
Fucking God. Thank you, BookTok.
Yeah. Well, thanks. And book club. I feel like if we weren't doing book club, I wouldn't be like on it as much.
Have
and I wouldn't
you
be
read
forced.
Things We Never Got Over?
No.
I want to do that for book club, but I don't know who's read it or not. I'm going to read it either way. It's on my bookshelf right there because this sequel, I think, just came out.
Things We Never Got Over. Is it Colleen Hoover?
Mm-mm. Lucy Score.
I feel like they all have the same names.
I know.
They're all like, things we do in the dark. Things we do while we're
things
moving
we do in the shadows.
with roadway moving.
God, people are probably fucking hating this podcast.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We're just catching up.
I'm definitely on YouTube gonna mark BookTok. So people can. I'm gonna like mark it on YouTube for BookTok.
I was like, what's that? I thought you meant like you were on YouTube.
Oh no, when we upload this to YouTube.
Did you read anything other than that?
No, I just read that, and then no, I haven't started anything. I'm kind of like, I'm glad we're doing book clubs. It's like forcing me to read.
You're out of your
I'm like up
phase.
and down, but I'm like, oh, I always finish it, which I'm happy about. And I'm not going to like come to book club not reading the book. But
no judgment.
Yeah. Emily Williams suggested one. I'll look what it is. She was like, I asked if it'd be good for book club, and she said yes. Apparently it's nonfiction, but it reads as fiction, and it's like true.
Like Daisy
it really
Jones.
happened. No other way. Like it's real, but it reads like it's not real. Like it reads like it's a fiction.
Wait, it is real?
Yes, but it reads like a fiction. She said, it's called. Hold on. It is called If You Tell: A True Story of Murder, Family Secrets, and the Unbreakable.
I feel like we got to go to a
Bond of
lighthearted
Sisterhood.
one now. We've done
maybe.
like 2 murders.
Maybe
in
I'll
a row.
read this.
Yeah,
Between because
we did this. We did Little Secrets. And then A Flicker in the Dark, and they're both pretty dark.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's why we should do Things We Never Got Over.
Okay.
Because I think it's like a love story.
Just like someone's probably read it.
I feel like Cheryl probably has.
Yeah, she's read everything.
I'll suggest it.
Or maybe Josh.
I
He's a
doubt
big
it.
reader. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What else did you do?
Trying to think Friday. I feel like I did nothing Friday. Matt's engagement party.
Yeah, I skipped town, so I didn't have to go to that.
Rained. Was so sad because the attire was garden party. I finally found a dress. I was so excited. I still wore it though. It was fine because it was so bad the day before that the rain the next day didn't feel as bad.
Oh,
like it wasn't as terrible, and it was mostly inside. It was at David's house, so it was supposed to be outside, inside, mostly inside, but great vibes. DJ, bartender.
Ooh.
It was like a whole wedding reception. It felt like really.
Yeah, I know. He invited like 150.
There were a lot of people there.
It's literally bigger than my whole wedding.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wild.
Yeah, that we did that, and then what did I do yesterday? Oh, Emma, she had a death day yesterday. That's what we called it.
God.
Okay, so my friend Emma, her boyfriend passed away a year ago, but she has very dark humor, as do I. So it's like it's not offensive that I'm saying like LOL, happy death day. Like we say that to each other about it. So that was nice. A lot of people came. It was like it wasn't like sad though. It was just like a get together and
fun.
Yeah, it's like funny because I feel like every time I see all those people, it's just because
of death day.
Because of death day, yeah. So I don't know, but it was a nice little thing. Oh, and then we watched. Nolan and I watched this during quarantine, but we didn't have a podcast, so obviously we haven't talked about it. I'm pretty sure we watched it during quarantine. It came out in 2020. It's a documentary. It's so bizarre. I don't know if you would like watch it, but it's only an hour and a half, and it's about a retirement facility in Florida, and it's like all these like old rich people, and it just like follows a couple different couples, and it's bizarre. I mean, one of them lives in a van, and his main goal is he's like 70 something. His main goal is to find a woman with money so he can just live at her house.
What?
And then there's like this other couple who he does drugs and he ends up going to court and like yelling at the judge. I don't know. It's like insane. It's so interesting. I love a weird niche documentary.
You do.
I don't know if you would enjoy it, but I feel like maybe you would. It's really short.
Give it a shot.
Yeah.
An hour and a half?
It's on Hulu.
That's not that short. That's a whole ass movie.
Yeah. It goes by fast though.
Okay.
But it's like, it's not like, oh my God, what's going to happen next kind of documentary. Yeah. It's very chill.
I mean, it's not a murder.
Yeah.
Like it's a
but
retirement
it's
community.
just bizarre.
Wait, speaking of retirement communities, did you see like all these alligators eating people in Florida? Some
What?
woman literally got eaten by an alligator. She was walking her dog. All due respect to
that's
this woman and like rest in peace, but she was literally walking her little teeny dog right beside the lake.
Oh, and the lady got eaten?
Yeah.
That is one of my biggest fears.
It was so sad. Like another woman in the retirement community was like, they posted the 911 call.
Oh my God.
It was real dark.
I have not heard about this at all.
Yeah.
Well, nope.
And that's another reason to hate Florida.
Yeah. Never going there. I may retire there at that community, but
Palm Springs, maybe.
yeah.
No gators there.
Oh God. Gators are scary. I'm like, those just walk around like a
Horrifying.
prehistoric animal just
like
walking
so
around.
sad because they have to euthanize it. And like, obviously it's devastating that this woman died, but like,
they have to euthanize it?
Yeah, they killed it.
That's like, but you're in their territory.
I know.
If you're right by the lake.
I know.
I feel like that's a little bit.
Doesn't stuff like that happen at zoos and stuff too? And it's like, okay, but like you're visiting the zoo.
I don't know. I'm sure like if somebody goes into the cage. They probably do, which is fucked up because
Yeah.
they're already there unwillingly. It's like when like if a shark attacked you in the ocean and they're like, well, we have to kill the shark now. It's like, well, no, actually, because you're in their territory. Like, sorry, but
Probably could never find the shark.
yeah. I mean, I don't think they do that. I don't think they could do that.
That
But
happens all the time with dogs.
I know, that's sad.
And a lot of the time it's not the dog's fault.
Yeah. Because even if it is aggressive, it's like, okay, well, put it.
Yeah,
bring
because
it
people will just like walk up to someone's dog and be like, oh, hi, baby. And then pet it. And then they get bit. And you're like,
me.
oh.
That's me energy, though.
Yeah.
Like, I want to pet every dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I feel like having a dog that has like trauma and like seeing her sort of act that way sometimes towards people, it's like you don't realize it until you experience it yourself.
Like you have sympathy for other.
Yeah. Like Paris has never bitten anybody.
Yeah.
But like,
But if she was like a big dog, she'd be really scary if she was doing that.
100%. But it's
small,
also like when
so.
people go up to her on the street, now I'm like, I don't know how she's going to react to you
Yeah.
because like she's afraid of you. And like that's why it happens. And like obviously there's like different instances. Like, did you hear about the dogs that like literally ate a mail lady?
No.
It was like this sweet old woman on her mail duty and these like 5 dogs, I think it was 5
Dogs?
yeah.
Not
Escaped
wolves.
from their like area or whatever and fucking killed her.
And I'm assuming they're big dogs. Holy shit.
They were the pimples.
Oh, sad. Scary.
But it also goes hand in hand with like, of course, like there are breeds that are predisposed to acting certain ways, but like that's why they need the care of people who know how to take care of them, not just like going into the care of someone who has no idea what the fuck they're doing and then they get blamed for like not behaving well.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's on people.
Yeah. And you shouldn't ever put any pet down if they bite or do it. Like, of course, you don't have to keep it, but give it to someone else who can take care of it.
Yeah, it's so sad.
Or,
I think
like,
like
train it.
legally there's like instances where like they have to do that.
Oh, really?
though.
That's sad. Well, it shouldn't be a law.
It's just like, yeah, it's really sad. I mean, certain situations, I guess. If like a dog was just like, you're just walking a dog on a leash and then all of a sudden it like ran away and started attacking you, I feel like that's kind of a different situation. But at the same time, it's like, well, maybe they shouldn't have been taking the dog for a walk.
Yeah. It's like, you just don't know.
Poor babies, my sweet babies.
Just so much anxiety. That's like why they do that, because they're scared.
Yeah. And I mean, most dogs that I feel like most dogs that like attack people are dogs that are from like shelter. They're not like a golden doodle or like a Frenchie, like bred dogs.
Yeah, yeah.
It's all like mutts. Even though I feel like German Shepherds attack people a lot.
They can. I think they can be. I mean, they're not all aggressive, but I mean, there are some dogs that are like aggressive, but they don't like, depending on how they are treated by their owners, and
yeah,
there should be no discrimination against the dogs.
I will say though, some big dogs scare me.
I mean, yeah, of course, me too. Well, we had, yeah,
They're so cute.
Yeah,
They're so cute, but I'm scared.
I know, me too. We had when we went to Reno for Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah,
the people we stayed with had a huge German Shepherd, and it was
they are such a beautiful dog.
Oh my god, so beautiful, so big. But they were like, when you come in, like, don't look at her, don't pet her. And I was like, oh, it's just because they're maybe training, because you know you do that with dogs. Like, don't make them excited or anything.
And they're like, no,
it had a muzzle. yeah,
A-cab.
It had a muzzle. Oh, it was like kind of scary, and it never has bit anybody. But if I was like petting her, she would go. Rah!
Did it have the muzzle the whole time?
No, only certain times. Yeah. It was creepy, but it was also very cute. I was like kind of scared of it.
Yeah.
Because it was so big and it would make those noises.
Yeah.
But it's a sweet ass dog at the same time. And I felt so safe. We were walking through the forest with the dog and I was like, okay, well, if there's a big ass animal, like it's going to be scared of this thing. Yeah. So
it's so funny. If like it's a forest, I will call it the woods.
Oh yeah, I guess it is a woods. What's the difference?
I don't think there is.
No.
But it's just fun. Like I would never say forest.
What?
I wonder if that's like a geographical thing. I'm not.
Or the woods. Yeah.
I feel like forest is more correct than woods.
I don't know.
But because like when growing up, we would just like go play in the woods.
Yeah.
So there's always called
that sounds also right to me.
Neither one is wrong.
I know, but I'm saying like I probably just said it because I would say either one.
Got it.
Yeah, but it was also snowy, so for me it's like a snowy forest.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The snowy tundra.
It just looked like Decode.
The forest. You were in like Narnia.
Literally. With a fucking huge dog that was basically
really terrifying.
Yeah.
But to be fair, Paris does that to people also.
Yeah, she does, but she's small, so it's not as scary.
Yeah. It's just like, what the
It's just
fuck?
funny and like, oh no.
She'll just like turn into a little gremlin.
Yeah.
Poor baby. That's why she's on Prozac.
Yeah, that's what I do. I'm not on Prozac.
Yeah. Poor baby. Okay, well, that was all that I had to say about my week. Oh, no.
What?
No, we can wait.
Okay. You said.
That's all?
I think so.
Love.
Yeah, nothing crazy.
Okay, this day in history. We'll go through quick.
Okay.
Oasis was formed.
Slay.
1991. Our birth year.
Oh my God.
We were
iconic.
born the same year Oasis was.
What?
Wonderwall.
Yes.
No communication. Yeah.
Yeah, and after all, there's
Yep.
another one they have that was really popular. I think that I'm trying to think of.
I know what you're talking about.
I remember off of LimeWire, I downloaded Boulevard of Broken Dreams, but there was someone made a remix, and it was Boulevard of Broken Dreams and Wonderwall, and it sounded so good together.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was probably big, but social media wasn't really a thing, so I didn't know.
Yeah. Especially if it was on LimeWire.
Yeah.
Probably just popped up when you typed in Wonderwall.
I think it was on LimeWire.
Oasis. What is that other song?
I don't know.
Champagne Supernova.
Oh, duh. Champagne Supernova.
What a good song.
Sky.
That's a really good one.
Yeah. Okay.
The Last Man on Earth. Do you remember that TV show?
Yes.
It came out in 2015, which is so crazy because we watched it together.
We did.
So it came out the year we met.
Wow,
we
wow.
moved in with each other.
For some reason, I thought I watched it in Omaha. Like, I don't have it. I don't remember really I remember watching it, but I don't remember where.
With me.
Yeah, sorry.
Guess it just wasn't as special to you.
Wrong girlfriend.
So that was like really crazy to me because I was like, whoa, that was so long ago.
I know. I enjoyed that show.
And then Sucker by the Jonas
Oh,
Brothers.
that's a good one.
I'm a
Stumbling out
sucker
of
for
bus.
you.
Different parts.
2019, which was weird thinking about it being pre-pandemic because like I don't remember. Like, did the Jonas Brothers start the pandemic? They're like, surprise, we're back.
And there's like,
boom,
oh,
lockdown.
Yeah, I guess. Was it like late 2019?
I don't know.
Sorry, you don't have to look it up.
2019.
No, you're fine. You don't have to look it up.
Either way, way to go, Joe, Nick, and Kev.
It was at Inner Witch's Brew that started the pandemic. But
Okay, and then for birthdays, we have Kesha. She's 36.
Ooh.
And Justin Bieber.
Oh, God. I wonder what his life is like right now.
This is so traumatizing for me, the fact that this man is 3 years younger than us.
Are you caught up on this drama?
Yeah, but it's like, oh my God.
Okay, well, sorry.
Justin Bieber's only 29 today, by the way. And you're turning 32 in weeks.
I'm older than Bieber himself. Fuck.
Which is just like,
I thought he was like
he's lived a whole
couple
damn
years
life.
older than us.
I just didn't know he was that much younger.
I know. He's literally he's a teen. So
yeah, the drama is really,
okay, here's my take is I have never given two shits about any of this, like about Selena, Hailey, like that whole thing. I will say it's sucking me in because people are showing so many things that Hailey is doing that Selena also did, and of course they could be
I saw that TikTok last night. That's where you saw it, right?
Yes.
It was like interviews with Selena and then interviews with Hailey.
But then it's also like Hailey.
We don't know who said it first.
We don't, but there's also things like Hailey was singing Wizards of Waverly Place theme song in her car. She posted it on Keek. And then she also made a video dancing to Beauty and the Beat on Keek. Like, obviously she didn't know Justin then. So, and then this girl came out.
Well, we knew that Hailey was a fan of Justin Bieber.
I just didn't know all of this, I guess.
Yeah.
I had no idea. And if you don't know what this, well, everyone I feel like knows what the fuck it is. But it's kind of started because Hailey commented on a TikTok, correct? Or Selena commented on a TikTok, correct?
Well, no, it started because of, it's just always happening.
It's always been happening, but because
everyone's fans are so fucking toxic. Like, that's the problem with this whole thing.
Wait, but I need to get this out. So that TikTok of Hailey basically gagging at the name Taylor Swift, that happened in like 20.
That's not what's no.
Well, Selena commented on it.
I know.
And she was like,
But
Sorry,
this
Taylor
all
Swift
got brought up again because of Kendall and Haley. They were at like that event.
Oh yes, this is like the main. Yeah.
Yeah. And then they used that sound over the TikTok that was like, well, she gets whatever she wants. What's the sound? Mom.
I'm not saying she deserved it.
Yeah.
But it's always right.
Yeah.
What is it? I'm not saying she deserved it. It's like a robot sound.
But
God's timing is always right.
And there was like after something just happened with Selena, and it was like the same day, and then it was like brought up that like, oh, maybe they were alluding to Selena. And then that kind of was like the catalyst to every.
And then Selena posted something that was like, I laminated my eyebrows too much. And then Kylie posted something that was like zoomed in her eyebrows. We're like, who fucking knows?
No, she was on FaceTime with Haley.
Oh, I missed that.
Yep.
Haven't even seen that.
And it was, well, because Selena laminated her eyebrows and was like, oh, I did it too much. That was an accident or whatever. And then Kylie posted on her Instagram story a screenshot of her and Haley on FaceTime, and it was zoomed in on her eyebrows, and she posted across the screen or whatever that said it was an accident.
I
don't know. For me, I'm just like, I feel like the fandom plays into a lot of where the problem lies. Like them chanting, like,
I mean, they're full losers doing that, yeah.
Yeah, and I think that it really divides these two people even further. And like, wasn't there a picture of them?
Yeah, pretty recent.
Like, I just think that everyone needs to chill the fuck out. Like, these are grown women. She's married to Justin Bieber now for God knows why.
Yeah, but Selena commented that about Taylor on the thing of Haley, and I feel like that was definitely like...
Say that again?
Selena commented on the TikTok of Haley. So
yes.
That's where I was like, something there... I don't think that they're good. I feel like Selena is like... She's had enough or something, and she's saying something to like...
Yeah, I don't know.
Not jab at her, but like... She's finally exploding a little bit. So that I was like, oh my God, I mean, I would never say something like that if I was in her position, just because I don't like the...
I want to know that
zeitgeist of it all.
I want to know, like...
No, I know. Like, I wish I could just... Because, you know, even if nothing is happening, you know that there's conversations happening between some of them.
I want to know what Haley's problem is with Taylor.
Well, she probably just doesn't like her. And also, Taylor does not like Justin. So that's like a whole thing. Yeah, so it's probably just stemmed from...
But that looks like it was before...
Oh, her and Justin were... together.
I guess I don't know. I don't.
But also,
anything.
Haley maybe she was just like a mean girl and was like, Taylor Swift is sucks.
No, yeah. When I saw that, I was like, that's icky no matter what.
Yeah.
But also,
I don't know.
It could be completely out of context. Like, what if she was on a show that was like, diss these fucking artists?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we're just seeing clips of stuff and we have zero context around like where they're coming from. I just think that people need to be nicer to each other, and the internet needs to be nicer to these two women who like don't need to be feuding with one another, and like, especially over fucking Justin Bieber.
I mean, yeah, I don't get it. I've never been a Justin girly, so I don't get that.
No.
But I want to see their group chats. I want to know what they're talking about on the phone.
Well, Selena deleted all her social media.
She did? Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, she was like, I'm taking a break. Bye.
Yeah, well, that's good. If she's like feeling the...
But I do respect her supporting her best friend and then dipping out.
Yeah, she was like, actually, Taylor's amazing.
Yep.
Bye.
I support that no matter what context.
Yeah, but her commenting on that was like, okay, obviously something is... Because if they were like really good friends, or if they were not on bad terms, I don't think she would have said anything. And it's also like, Selena knows that's a super old clip. So it's like, of course, if it happened last week, it would be a whole different story. But it's just like weird. Like, why comment on something that happened 6 years ago?
Well, she commented on... It was like a girl who made it into a TikTok.
I see.
Like the clip. And I forget the context of what the girl was saying. But it was that girl that was like, I'm like not a Selena Gomez fan whatsoever. But like after seeing all of this stuff, this is where for me, I was like, oh, it must be bad. Mm-hmm. Because she was like, but now after seeing all of these clips of like Haley being a mean girl, like I am a Selena-nator or whatever. She was like, we ride at dawn, and is like saying all of this stuff being like, I will fight to this woman's death. And Selena commented on that too. And she was like, I love you so much.
Oh yes. She's like, I don't let it bother me. That one?
I don't know.
There's another one she commented on where she's like, I don't let it bother me. I think it was the TikTok, the God's timing is always right. Somebody made a TikTok about that. And Selena was like, I don't let it bother me.
Just like literally sit down on Red Table Talk with whatever the fuck her name is and hash it out, because like everyone is so goddamn annoying.
Or just like both of you on Call Her Daddy or something. Like, please.
Yeah, Alex, like sit them down, talk to them. Wasn't Haley just on?
She was, yeah. And she made it seem very like fine. She was like, I mean, Selena's been, or his ex has been in this business so much longer than me, and you know, she probably knows
his
more than
ex.
Well, she couldn't say her name.
Why?
I think probably legal purposes, or I don't know. It was like a reason though. It wasn't like she was being petty.
That's weird. Why can't you say someone's name?
And maybe she doesn't want to either, because it's like she doesn't want to.
But it's like we know who you're fucking talking about.
Yeah, but still,
everyone knows you're talking about Selena Gomez.
Wait, why? Let me look it up, because I remember I read it and I was like, oh, why couldn't? How do you spell Haley's name? Haile.
I don't know.
Name on Call Her Daddy, because I was like
she wasn't saying anything bad about her.
No.
Then I don't know why that would be an issue. So it's not like it's like defamation. She's just saying a.
Yeah.
Well, I just think everyone needs to be a little bit more real.
Like in what sense?
Like, Haley, just have Selena on your fucking YouTube channel and then we can put it to rest.
I feel like that eventually will happen.
It's just like Selena Gomez deleted her social media because of this. Like, give me a break.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Let's be nicer to these two ladies, even though Hailey Bieber is the most boring person on planet Earth. Like,
I know.
Why are we paying? Also, like the amount of now like Justin Bieber, Hailey things that are showing up on my feed that I'm just like, how are you in this relationship?
No, I know.
It's really sad because obviously like he struggles a lot.
Yeah.
I don't really know from what actually, but like the clips I see, he just looks like he doesn't love her. But again, it's the fucking
also
internet.
clips.
It's a clip.
Like, I'm sure if someone, I mean,
what if he literally 10 seconds before was like, I'm so tired, but I'll answer one more question.
Yeah.
And then it just cuts to him like being tired. And he's like, I don't love her.
And then there's a clip of her, I don't know if you've seen of the paparazzi where like he gets out of the car and starts running and then she does and then falls and then tries to catch up. But it's like, who knows? Maybe the security was like, Justin, you go, and then Haley, you go, and we'll take care of you both. You know what I mean? It's like,
I feel like as I mature, I'm starting to try to look at things that way.
Well, especially because like
it's so easy to get sucked in.
Not like our lives get picked apart, but like they have for sure.
Yeah.
And especially with like,
you can't just take
things that aren't real, but they look real. If that makes sense. Like, I don't know. Just yeah.
Like it's especially when they're just like clips out of context that we're seeing like compilations of. It's like, okay, but like what actually is this?
Yeah.
We're just also easily influenced by stuff and like
so easily. Like, oh, that makes sense. That's true. Yeah.
Gotta look at the bigger picture.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and that was that for that.
Gotta keep my eye out for Selena.
There was an update when we were away. Megan Fox put out a statement.
Yeah.
Which is funny because I was like, I would hope Megan Fox would chime in. And then she literally did the next day. And basically was like, no one was like cheating on anyone.
Which is like so annoying. Why did you post all that?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Because they're teens.
I know.
But then another thing that developed over last week was that apparently Avril Lavigne and Mod's son split. So all of the like emo couples that were very strange.
Yeah, and like kind of happened around the same time.
Yes, it was Travis. Like when it's like a trendy thing for like hot girls to date like weird freak men.
Pale emo men.
Yeah. The thing with this one is, okay, basically it said that Avril Lavigne called off the engagement to Mod's son. They've been engaged for a year. And then she was spotted out with Tyga, I believe. Yeah. And I think sources came in and they were like, no, like Avril and Tyga are just really good friends. That wasn't a date. But no one like denied the
break off.
And then I think a rep for Mod's son a few days ago actually was like, this is news to him type of situation. But I have I have a very close contact. And I sent the article the day it came out and I was like, what? Lips are sealed.
Damn.
I'm not getting any info, which leads me to believe it is true. Yeah. I think they would deny. Deny.
To be like, oh, that's stupid.
Yeah, but I couldn't get it.
I mean, I'm sure that they don't want to say anything yet because it probably really hurts right now.
So like, I think Mod's son's on tour.
He is. Yeah, he is. Because I went to his store. Well, I follow him, and I was like, I wonder if he's like posted anything about it. Like the sneaky little bitch that I am, and nothing. It was just tour stuff. So
it's crazy because he just came out with an album and like I feel like every single song is about her. Like one of the songs is literally called like Avril's song.
Oh my God.
It's weird.
It's giving Ariana a Pete Davidson song. And her album was called Love Sucks.
I know. But he helped write that one.
No, I know. It's just
was
funny
like
that it's called that.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no. But we'll see. Even if they did call it the engagement, who knows? Maybe they'll get back together. It happens all the time.
All these weirdos. Mm-hmm. Also, like they literally all got engaged like after months of dating.
Yeah.
I feel. So it's
I think they were so cute though. When I watched the Mods on doc, I was like, I
still never watched.
Oh my God. Oh, I was like, I really like her.
Avril just like is so weird to me. She just like gives nothing. I feel like she's just like there
because she's Melissa.
Yeah. 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 I'm like, give me more. Okay. I think that's all I have. Okay. Anything noteworthy to you?
I mean, I was going down the wormhole of the East Palestine train that you did not hear about this.
No.
Oh my God, Erin,
the
you
Ohio train.
Well, that's what it is. It's East Palestine, Ohio. It's not Palestine. It's Palestine.
I literally didn't know where it was.
Yeah. So I woke up at like 5 a.m. It was a couple days ago. Obviously, and this happened like February 4th or something. It happened a long time ago. And it's definitely, people are saying like the media isn't talking about it, but they definitely are. It is on the news. If you turn on the news, it's on, especially in that area. But a train, I'm sure everyone's heard about this, but a train that was carrying something, vinyl carbonate, I believe is what it's called. Vinyl chlorine.
Okay.
And it derailed, and there were other substances in that train that were going to cause it to explode. And so the government there was like, well, we need to do a controlled explosion, because if this explodes without any control, there could be shards going everywhere. Like, we don't know where the chemicals are going to go. So they did a quote unquote controlled explosion. So basically all the vinyl chloride, it looked like a little bomb, like a vinyl chloride exploded into the air. And I don't know much. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor, but I was watching real scientists talk about it on TikTok. So I was like, what is this? Like, what does this mean? And they were saying it's, vinyl chloride can cause blood, brain, probably other thing, kind of cancers, just like really bad things if you breathe it in. So they did this explosion, and then like a couple days later, they're like, you can come back. It's all good to go. But people were going back to their homes, and like the lakes were literally bubbling with the chemicals.
Like other places in Ohio too. There's like ash and shit everywhere, and these are like surrounding towns, like not even where it happened.
Yeah, I mean miles and miles, especially downstream, because the water ended up going into the Ohio River. So it's, if you're downstream, they're like warning people, and they're like, well, just don't drink the water. And people are like, so what? We can shower in it, and we can go outside where we can see the chemicals like on the benches and just live here. And like, we have no idea what's going to happen. And the scientist was like, we genuinely will not know what this is going to be like until 10 to 15 years from now. Like, we don't know what's going to happen with these people that are exposed around this chemical. And Erin Brockovich even went to she had a whole press conference there, because she was like, this is fucked up, because she did the other one, what she's famous for.
What was TJ's dad telling me about this? But like, because it's like an environmental crisis. And like Trump is the one who like blocked
the EPA.
Yeah.
And people were so annoying. They're like, where's Biden? He's not helping. And Biden reached out to the Republican government, and he turned him away. So that they don't want help. It's really confusing. And it's also confusing with the train company. Sorry, I'm like really bad at explaining things. The train company is the one cleaning it up and paying for it. But a lot of people are saying that they should not be responsible for cleaning it up, because they don't trust them, because it's their company. So they should be responsible for paying for it. But a different company should clean it up and let them know like how much is actually in the air, what other chemicals were involved. Because I was watching an interview with Erin Brockovich, and she was like, anytime there's ever been a chemical spill like this in the United States, it doesn't matter if it's bad or not bad at all, they're always wrong at first. It doesn't matter. They're always wrong at first. They always go with the most, like the best possible scenario. And then we find out things later. Yeah. And it's not like a conspiracy. That's just like what has happened in almost every circumstance with the chemical spill. So it's really freaky. I was like going down a rabbit hole, just watching a bunch of stuff. And like someone made coffee, and their coffee was sizzling from the water in Ohio.
It's so scary.
Yeah. It's like, no thanks.
Ugh.
And I guess they like cleaned off the train track just enough for like their company to keep going and like use the train tracks, but they didn't. I don't know. I don't know like enough about it to have a full blown TED talk, but
you're TED talking.
I just think it's really fucking scary. And if I lived there, I'd be really scared.
Oh, I wouldn't live there anymore.
It'd be, yeah. And it's like, that could happen anywhere though.
Yeah. I mean, it happened in my literal hometown.
Yeah. What was that again?
It was a chemical, they had like a plant there, and then it went
like
into
the water plant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it went into the water in my town, and like I have like teens, kids, cancer. It's like still
when
there.
you were a kid, or was this before you were
when
born?
I was in like high school, yeah. But
Oh
even
my God.
still to this day, like so many people have
That's
it.
so scary.
And like
So-
the grounds still aren't even like fully cleaned up.
Damn.
Yeah, the Nyanza plant.
Okay. So were you like, oh my God, did I drink the water?
That's why I never drink tap water, because we couldn't drink tap water.
Yeah. But did you before that?
It was my whole life.
Oh, they said in high school it happened.
No. Oh, no. That's like when I was in high school. Like I knew people who would like.
Oh,
have cancer
I
as,
see.
like, a teen
Okay.
or like a kid.
Jeez. Okay, that makes
Lots
sense.
of yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't drink a lot of tap water either. But apparently LA has like the best, like strictest water.
I will not
ever.
drink it.
That's fair.
But I think it's just because it's like in me to like not do that.
It's in your Irish blood.
It's in my Irish blood.
100% Irish
Only pure.
blood. Yeah, pure
Only
blood.
pure filtered water. I'm so traumatized. No, like literally if someone offers me tap water, I'm like, thank you. I will not be drinking this.
Oh, wow.
Although I do drink it in Utah.
What's the diff?
No idea.
All right.
I'm at the top of a mountain. I don't know.
Mountain Springs.
Yeah.
Isn't that like a water bottle name?
I
Mountain
have
Springs.
No idea. I know
Probably.
Poland Springs. It's elite water. But Mountain Springs, unsure.
Yeah. All right.
I didn't grow up around any mountains. Just Poland's.
Just Poland. Just in Ireland.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, should we do Am I
No
the
more
Asshole?
news. Yeah.
Oh, it's only been an hour and 10 minutes. I thought it was way longer for some reason.
I know we were chatting a lot.
Yeah. So much book talk.
I know.
Okay, I can go first. This says, am I the asshole for telling my girlfriend my honest opinion about navel piercings and holding the same opinion once she got
I love
one?
how navel.
Yeah, like say belly button.
Yeah.
My girlfriend asked me if I liked belly button piercings, and I told her my honest opinion. My associations with them are early 2000s party girl trashy vibes. I honestly don't like the aesthetic, and they kind of give me anxiety that it's going to get caught on shirts, high-waisted pants, etc.
They do.
Anyway, she got one soon after without telling me or attempting to convince me to like them before getting it or anything. I told her I'll try my best to understand her decision and appreciate the aesthetic over time, but I still don't like it. I acknowledge it's her body and I have no right to say what she should do, and that I wouldn't have stopped her if I knew she was going to get it. It's not my place. At the same time, I opened up that I have never really dated anyone with an element of their fashion choice or looks that I disliked. I also said that I'm slightly disappointed that we don't agree on fashion choices, and that since I console her on my fashion choices,
What?
And wouldn't dare choose something she doesn't like. Okay, that's a you problem, sir. I was a bit surprised it didn't go the other way around, and that it might take a while for me to come around on the piercing. She got quite upset. She said that she loves every element of me and can't imagine disliking anything I do fashion-wise, and that she was extremely disappointed in my reaction and told me to go find someone else that fits my fantasy. We talked it over, and I made it clear that it was not that big of a deal, and it's fine now, but I can't help but thinking, am I the asshole?
Okay, I didn't think so until he then started talking about
Like
all
the fashion. Yeah,
stuff.
it's weird. Because he was like very much like, it's your body. Like I have no
Yeah.
say. Like you should be able to do whatever you want. But then it's like
if TJ got lip injections, I'm sure I'd be like, hey, maybe don't do that.
Yeah.
You know, and there's certain things that like you're unattracted
Totally.
to, and that's totally normal.
Yeah.
But being like, I would never do this because I knew you wouldn't like it. I think
that's your
just, like,
problem.
toxic.
That's
Yeah.
projecting. And
Yeah.
it's like, well then that's on you.
It seems like a big red flag. Like this man is like big into control.
Yeah.
And while I do not think he's the asshole for just telling her how he feels, I think he is the asshole for assuming that like her world revolves around his thought process.
Yeah. I think this is one of those things that he should kind of just keep his mouth shut about, because it's not like she got a nose job. You know what I mean? And even if she did, he has no right to tell her not to. But I do understand the like, oh, your face is changing. You know, that's the whole thing. Doesn't mean you need to break up. Doesn't mean you have any control or say. And if you love this person, it shouldn't matter. But this is a belly button piercing that's like literally a piercing. It's just so crazy to me. It's like, it's not even on your face or anything either, where you're going to be like looking at them all day.
Yeah. I feel like belly button rings though, not for me. Like I couldn't care less, but like for some people, they might be a little bit more conservative when it comes to like that kind, like a tongue piercing, a belt. Yeah. I feel like they're very provocative like piercings.
Promiscuous.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like maybe for him, like that's not his vibe. And I don't know. I think everyone's entitled to like how they feel about certain things. And like for whatever reason, this man doesn't like belly button piercings. Like get over it. I agree. But that's how he feels. And I respect that. And I just feel like maybe they shouldn't be together because it doesn't seem like they're on the same page when it comes to how they make decisions in their lives.
Yeah. And he seems a little, I don't know if codependent is the right word, but like, I would never do something that you wouldn't like. Why would you do something that I wouldn't like? Yeah. That's not healthy.
No, see, that's where the control comes in because I think that he just doesn't want her to make her own decisions without him.
Yeah.
I wonder how long they've been dating. A week.
We just met.
No belly button piercing.
I know that's true. Because if it's been like 10 years,
totally.
It's like, really? You care about a belly button piercing?
Really? For me, that makes it like if it was 1 week, I'd be like, okay, well, don't fucking say a word.
I think 1 week or 10 years. I'd be like,
well, 10 years.
You know this person so well. Like, who cares?
Yeah, but I think that makes it easier for him to be like, don't do that, dummy. Like,
I know, but I don't. I think it's more so like, do you? Yeah, love you. I've been with you forever.
Yeah.
You know? I think if it's like they've been together 1 year and it's still not like,
yeah,
you don't know if you're going to spend your life with this person. I guess not. Can't trust a hoe.
I have a belly button piercing. Well, I did.
Yeah, you did.
But then they took it out when I got surgery and then I couldn't get it back in.
When I got my cat tattoo.
Probably for the best.
Yeah, I feel like now it would catch on everything.
My belly button piercing? Once it was, like I also got it when I was like 16 years old. Oh. So even if it caught on something, it would not hurt at all because it was just like
so done.
Yeah.
Yeah, like healed to the max.
Yeah. Like I had it for over 10 years.
Yeah.
But my nipple piercing on the other hand, no. I also think that skin is just like
more elastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
did it hurt?
I couldn't tell you.
Oh.
Don't remember.
Like because of age or because you were drunk?
No, I wasn't drunk. I was,
okay.
Yeah, like with my mom.
Oh.
I don't think you can like...
You're both wasted.
You couldn't like legally get a piercing, I don't think, until you're 18.
Right.
And like that. Like you had to have your parents consent.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I think like my mom was definitely with me.
When I got my cat tattoo, I was like, they had belly button piercings. I was like, kind of cute. It was like a butterfly. Like so early 2000s.
They're so funny.
I know, but I'd be like, I wouldn't be able to sleep.
Oh yeah, especially now. Healing that skin.
Yeah. No, I'm too old and aged. Sagging skin.
Yeah. No, it's funny because like when you're young, you're like fun, cute. But now I'm like, oh my God, what was I thinking? Now I have a hole in my belly.
Well, when I got my ear third pierced, it was like the worst sleep for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So like I can't imagine something
your
like
belly.
Because I sleep on my stomach.
I mean,
a lot.
yeah, it takes a while to heal also.
Yeah.
It's like any piercing really. But like that, and you're constantly touching that.
Yeah.
Because like your jeans.
And like a lot of high-waisted stuff. Yeah. Like that's like a lot of what I wear.
Those didn't exist back in my day.
Yeah. Well, now we have low rise again. So maybe I could get it. I don't know. But I mean, even with sweatpants, like right now it would be hitting my belly button. So no thanks.
I did love it for a really long time. It was almost a blessing. Except I do miss my nipple ring.
Yeah. Would you ever get it pierced again or no?
No. It is not worth the pain and recovery of the after.
Emma didn't have any. It was so bizarre.
Like not after I got it done, but like literally like sleeping in bed. Like if I'd get like my iPhone charger wrapped on because I'm naked all the time.
Yeah.
So it's like stuff would always hook on it.
I see.
I don't wear a bra.
Yeah.
And I would wear shirts that had like the holes in it. So like I'd be taking it off.
Like rip it.
Yeah.
Yikes.
It's just
your charger. That's such so a little just naked
all the time.
Sleeping.
All of the fucking time.
What a like millennial problem. Like and my charger.
Probably one that not many people have.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it didn't hurt that bad to get it done. And the aftercare wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
It was just whenever I would get it caught on stuff.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
Because it like moves and it's in like such a sensitive spot.
Yeah.
You'd just be like,
No thanks.
Okay. Would I be the asshole if I told my friend's husband she's pregnant with another man?
Oh my God.
My 37 male friend, 34, has been having an affair with one of her coworkers for a while now. I've stayed out of it, but have voiced my concerns to her directly. I know it's not really my business, but I feel bad for her husband and current children. She keeps telling me she wants to divorce her husband, but never does it. She takes her 2 sons out to dinner and on family date nights with the new guy, and apparently her husband is oblivious to all of this. A month ago, she opened up to me and told me she was pregnant, but she knew it wasn't her husband's. I asked what she's going to do, and she said she doesn't know and is continuing to see her boyfriend and stay with her husband.
Oh my God.
Would I be the asshole if I told her husband everything? It's not my place, but I feel terrible for him because he's a genuinely nice guy. Okay.
I don't think you'd be the asshole for telling him.
Would you?
It depends on so many things. I don't know. Would you?
I feel like I would. I feel like she's not like, doesn't see like it's her coworker. I would definitely do like an anonymous tip for sure. Because it's like, this is absolutely something she does not need to be involved in.
Her friend's husband is her coworker?
My male friend has been having an affair. Wait, my 37 M friend. Oh, he's a man.
Oh.
She's a female. Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, okay.
Has been having an affair with one of her coworkers.
With her coworker.
So
got it. So they're really good friends.
Oh, okay. Her friend. I would do the unless I was like good friends with her husband.
It really just depends how you want your friendship with her to continue. If you don't care, tell him.
Yeah.
You know, it's like if you want to tell him, you're definitely not an asshole for telling him. But I don't know if I would.
Yeah.
Unless it's like, if I was in this position, I was like, I need him to know. Yeah, then just tell him. Because you're not the one. I mean, it's like half of me is like, it's not really my business.
I don't think she's the asshole for if she did tell him.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Like, I don't think it's necessarily his business to tell the husband, but he's not an asshole for telling him. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think he needs to. Like, he's not morally obligated to tell him.
I know.
I also feel like if he wants to, he definitely should.
I could never live with knowing that and not telling someone, especially if she's like having a child and this man like thinks it's his
and still seeing
the other guy.
Like, where do you have the time?
If I didn't want it to get like too messy, know what? I would be like, you need to tell him.
Or I will. Yeah. It's like one of those.
Which is what she did.
Oh, she did. Oh, is there an update?
Yep. She said, I told my friend she has 24 hours to come clean to her husband or I'm telling him everything. I think I would go that route. For sure.
Yeah.
This way she has the chance because like imagine if you had to be around them. I could never.
No, it would be so uncomfortable. Oh my God. And like she's pregnant. Does he know that she's pregnant? Does he think it's hers?
See. This way she has the chance to do the right thing and fix this herself like she should have a while ago. And if she doesn't, I'll be providing numerous screenshots to him. All she said was, it's not really your place, but all right, LMAO. So she's pissed. I'll update again if anything else happens.
No updates?
Nope. Oh, I don't know. I didn't look.
Should I look really fast?
Sure.
What's in the title so I can search it real easy?
Would I be the asshole, WIBTA?
Yeah.
If I told my friend's husband she's pregnant with another man's child?
Was it marked anything? Like, did people say asshole or not?
I don't know.
I'm just curious, like, what other people were saying.
I don't remember. I took this one a while ago.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's gone. Maybe they deleted it or something. Well, I hope that they got that figured out.
It's such a, like, morally, I wouldn't be, if I were the friend.
Like, what if this was like Britt and Sean and Britt was doing, like, Britt was one cheating and everything?
Oh, I would absolutely have to be. That's like, I'm so close with Sean too.
Yeah.
I'd be like, grow up. Tell him what's going on or I'm going to have to do it.
Yeah.
Like, love you to death, but you're being a shitty person. I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
That's so hard.
Are these people like best friends?
It just says friend.
God, I need more info.
Just says friend.
More info. How long have you been friends? When did you become friends? What's your friendship like? Like,
I know.
What's your relationship with the husband? I don't know. I think that if you're in this situation, there's no like right or wrong answer because I feel like you're trying to do the right thing.
Yeah.
I feel like either way, you're trying to do the right thing because it's like if you don't tell them, you're like going the route like this isn't my business. They got to figure their lives out. Whatever. If you can
Karma will get her.
If you can live with that, then do that. But if you are trying to tell him because you want him to know, that's also doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Because you're like, well, I don't know. It's like I see both, but I think that you're definitely not an asshole for telling him.
No, tell him. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck that bitch.
Tell him.
Fuck that hoe.
Soldier boy, tell him.
Soldier boy.
Soldier boy. All right. Is that all? Is that it?
That is it.
All right. Well, we have a new episode we put up last week on Patreon. Patreon.com/onlyfriends. We did a lot of unpopular opinions and confessions and stuff from Reddit. It's pretty fun. And if you're not a Patreon member, you can become one. And if you become one, you can see everything we've ever posted ever. We do 2 bonus episodes a month. And the podcast comes out on Monday on Patreon usually. And it normally comes out Wednesday everywhere else. So you get it a little bit early. And we have a Discord. We have random vlog stuff on there. And yeah. But if you're not on Patreon, the podcast video and audio comes out every Wednesday. We have another podcast called Good Influences with Matt King and Mike Sheffer. That's very fun. And that comes out on Tuesday. You can look that up literally anywhere. We also have a YouTube channel for that too. So is that it? Did I cover everything? Cool. Well, see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.